Turning to the situation on the ground in Gaza itself, our humanitarian colleagues warn that recent closures of all crossing points for cargo is undoing critical progress made in delivering vital, life-saving assistance since the ceasefire took hold on January 19th. OCHA tells us that food security in Gaza is at risk of worsening. Humanitarian partners warn that if disruption to aid continues, at least 80 community kitchens may be forced to suspend their activities and no longer work. Meanwhile, we and our partners are still distributing food parcels and flour to households. These distributions may be reduced or suspended so that bakeries continue to receive the supplies required for them to keep operating and keep making bread. Food security partners are also distributing vegetable seeds and animal feed to support the restoration of local food production, but this too depends on a steady inflow of supplies. Security Council held close consultations, or is currently holding close consultations. For its part, our colleagues at the UN Population Fund underscore that the cutoff of aid will have far-reaching consequences for women and girls. Over the past 10 weeks, UNFPA and its partners have provided 170,000 women and girls with reproductive health and protection services, set up 16 temporary health facilities, and supported thousands of pregnant women, along with providing vital supplies to nearly 4,500 mothers. Education is another concern. Access restrictions are making it harder for schools to resume learning activities, given shortages of educational supplies in the markets. Some students may have been able to return to school after displaced families vacated school buildings that had been used as shelters. However, those facilities lack proper furniture, clean water, functioning toilets, and basic materials such as paper and pencils. Beyond access, OCHA reminds us that funding for the humanitarian response remains a major challenge. More than 2 months into the year, we've secured less than 4% of the $4 billion required to meet the most basic humanitarian needs across the occupied Palestinian territory, especially in Gaza. The scale of the needs is staggering, and unfortunately, so is the shortfall in funding.